Hi, it's Joy and today I'm going to be watching The Clone Wars Season 2, Episode 21, R2 Come Home, which is a title that makes me very emotional. Yes, please, R2, do come home. Where are you, sweetheart? Are you okay? Again, this episode could be continuing from the last one because, you know, the ship went down and I didn't hear from the Admiral. Boba Fett's still around with his new friends, or that could all be sort of stuff that was pieces put in place for Season 3 kind of plotlines coming up, so I'm excited. A reminder that you can find the unedited version of these reactions on my Patreon, as always, 2 weeks in advance, edited version 1 week in advance, and let's go.
Let's go, R2.
R2 come home. What's gonna happen to R2?
R2 is kind of a special case. Personality, that's all.
That was so beautiful. No, he doesn't. Shut up. There is a weird thing with droids because they seem really sentient, but then they're treated like they're mechanical tools. No, thank you. Crazy devil creature things, no thank you. R2. They should really learn to listen to him. Weird devil monsters are very scary.
We know the assassins were after me. Perhaps they returned to look for my body. We need to get to the bridge.
Seems like... God, imagine surviving this crash just to be murdered. Yeah. Droids are friends and sentient. Stop being mean to them, or I'll stop liking you. R2, be careful. Oh no! 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 Oh! Oh, he wants to save his friend. I know R2 makes it, but I'm so sad. No! These babies feel things. The droids feel things. Droids are treated like slaves. Clones are treated like slaves. All of them are sentient. Oh dear, Anakin. Oh dear. Yes, squish the mean monsters. The baby murdering monsters. Oh dear.
And call the temple for help, okay? Okay?
Oh. Oh, he's scared.
Get help.
I love him so much. Didn't work. Good try. Oh.
The door must have malfunctioned.
Yes. I love him. I want an R2 spin-off. R2-G2 spin-off, please.
How do we plan on getting ourselves out of here?
Sunshine. Little sunshine droid. Oh my god. He's just so happy while he works. Just a little chaos droid. I love him. Ooh. Almost got him. Anakin will be the worst person to be trapped with. He's just saved you, and now he's gonna go and try and do his message. No! Oh! Yes, R2. No, it's just a little baby droid. Oh! I hate when he screams.
I thought your astromech was supposed to call for help.
He obviously can't. Obviously, there's a reason behind what he's doing. Man, going off Mace this episode. Is he going to come to his senses that this is wrong? Because he's not really getting his vengeance because he's going after everybody. Oh, he could have come round them. I love him. Oh my god.
R2, what's wrong?
Oh, he's so worried about Anakin.
You know this droid, the message you so obviously need to communicate.
He does actually, you condescending people.
I need you to go back to the fighters.
Yes.
I thought he had the full armor.
He watched as I killed him.
That
Anakin can talk to you about getting vengeance on people that kill parents. He's a firm believer in the practice.
R2 will come through.
He always does. He's the most dependable guy in the entire universe of Star Wars.
See them.
Mm-hmm.
Guess we have R2 to thank for that.
Come here, droid.
Yeah, you be nice to my baby. You lost yours.
I can see why your master trusts you, little one.
Yeah.
Good job.
Good job, R2. You are a hero, my sunshine. Oh, my favourite characters in the Star Wars universe, Grogu and R2-D2. Yes. I adored this episode. R2-D2 is... Oh, I just love him. He's always been one of my favourite parts about Star Wars. I think the way they characterise the droids, especially like the personal, like their friend droids close to the main characters. BB-8 is also amazing. I just love him. I'm partial to a droid. They're very cute. And he has so much more personality and character, and that's because Anakin doesn't wipe his mind all the time. All these other droids could be building friendships and rapport, and they're fairly sentient, and they're treated like there's a lot that's wrong in the Star Wars universe that I'm not going to try and delve into too much right now. And he was so sad when his little friend got killed and he was trying to save him. But R2 is a true hero. I mean, he's a chaos hero, like giggling away while he does it. Chaotic good or whatever. I think is probably what R2 is, or maybe neutral, I don't know. But I just loved every part of it. I loved him stopping the bounty hunters from coming and getting to his master in Mace Windu. I loved him flying. I loved his giggles, and his screams always kill me because that makes me sad. But he did it. He got the message. He was not taking any delays in getting that message. Charging straight through droids, head first down the stairs. He was giving that message and no one was going to stop him. And I think in some ways this show has raised a lot of points throughout all of its episodes of some of the more controversial aspects of the Star Wars universe. It's kind of done it with taking children to become Jedi. It's definitely done it with attachments for the Jedi, and it's done it with the clones, the morality of the clones. And I feel a little bit like this episode was touching on the sentience of droids. I mean, we've seen the battle droids. They go, oh no, ah, when they're in trouble. You know, you think if they'd, but why did they do that? I was actually reading an article this morning that was about like things in the Star Wars universe that don't quite sit right, and the sentiency of the droids that doesn't get recognised. You know, when they're in trouble, they scream. They aren't scared. R8 could have been Mace Windu's BFF if he didn't wipe his memory all the time. So it's an interesting topic. That I'm sure you could do a lot of analysis on, but I think this kind of raised it, because even when R2 got to the temple, the guy was like, alright then, show us this message that you so obviously have to. Then he did, and he was like, oh yeah, that's really urgent, I'll go right now. Trust in the droid. But I like that at the end, Mace gave him more of a compliment than he's ever given Anakin. He deserves it. R2 is the real star of the show, always. I love him. And yeah, just picturing the scene in which my two favourites met. It was everything. I mean, they are kind of my favourites. I also have a lot of other characters that I love. Obviously, Grogu is my favourite character in the whole Star Wars universe. But I really am enjoying Ahsoka and getting to know her. Seeing her in The Mandalorian and kind of knowing, obviously, at this point, she's very young. She's going to have a lot of traumatic experiences in her past. I'm very excited to see more of her. And I love a lot of characters in the Star Wars universe, to be fair. Then we have the continuation of Boba Fett. Now, the kind of like bloodthirsty, you killed my father, I'm gonna kill you, that is something Anakin can relate to, that is something a lot of characters can have, but I think it is very much one of those situations where once you get the justice, once you kill the person that killed your family, you don't feel any better. It doesn't do anything for you. And if Boba were to ever stop and properly have an adult analysis of it, he's a child, I doubt he ever will, and he's running with people that want him to continue in the same line of work, or be anti-Mace Windu for one thing. He would see that his dad had done bad things, and then it was kind of a fight in which his dad was trying to kill Mace. The other ending of the fight would have been his dad killing Mace. So kind of, I get why he wants the revenge, but it's not like he's doing the right thing. And we've definitely seen that he didn't want to blow up the ship because he knew it would hurt innocent people. He didn't want to leave the boys to die or have her kill his fellow little clone boys because they were innocent. You could see when he kind of looked around, he wasn't feeling great about the fact that they had 3 hostages. And something that we have actually seen of him in The Mandalorian, and sort of throughout him being in it is he has a code of sorts. It is not the same as a normal person's code in a lot of ways, but I'm intrigued about what he's going to do. And we had, at the end of the previous episode, that little clone who seemed like he's going to be a clone unit leader one day, saying like, oh, let's hope he really is one of us and he'll see that he's doing the wrong thing or something. And I'm wondering whether they're going to have ultimately him helping, but then I also don't know that they will. I think he might just commit wholeheartedly to this line of work. This was a really good episode. R2D2 has made my day. You can find the unedited version of this reaction and all my reactions on my Patreon, and thank you so much for watching.